Isaac, has been a bit of a different atmosphere this week after getting a breakthrough win?
Yeah, it was obviously a much needed win, and it's been a good week. The boys are positive. We're looking forward to a blockbuster game on Friday night against another team that's looking for a win, and obviously a bit of a different season this year compared to last. But no, we're excited and good to go for tomorrow night.
Do you feel like that win might have sort of broken through a bit of a kind of mental barrier, and hopefully now you can get on a bit of a run?
Hope so. Yeah, ideally that'd be nice, but we know them at their best. They're obviously a really good side with some obviously key players down forward, amazing midfield. We're going to have to be pretty good on Friday night, and hopefully it is a nice little breakthrough. Even though on the weekend it was a bit of luck involved, but a win's a win and we'll take it, and yeah, hopefully we'll march forward.
How big is it in the context of your season tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think it's massive. I think for, like you said, the confidence, going into the bye and then attacking the second half of the season. Yeah, we know they're a good side, and we're similar on the ladder. So it's a massive game.
I know your coach always talks about just staying in the moment, but do you still think you've got the chance to replicate what you did last season and get up there and contend? Absolutely.
Obviously, injuries are no excuse, but we've been hit pretty hard with them, and that does take a bit of a toll on the continuity throughout the team. And we focus on each week, and like you said, we've got tomorrow night in our sights, and then we can go away and refresh and attack the rest of the season. And obviously not the best start to the season, but I think we've definitely got confidence that we can. We've got the personnel, we've got the team. And the game plan that we can go pretty deep.
Opposite the key to their game plan is Curnow and Mackay. So with your defenders out, how do you go about stopping them? Like, what's the process and the method behind it, opposed to just individual players doing their job?
Yeah, it's going to be some big moments for some big players on our team, and I obviously won't go into too much of the specifics, but they're going to need some support from other players as well, and they're massive. They get a roll and they can kick 10 to 12 goals between them, so we need to make sure we can nullify their impact on the scoreboard, and I think it can go a long way. And we've got some players in at the moment that are playing pretty good footy down back, so even though not our regulars, they're still playing good footy, and it's going to be more than important tomorrow night.
It's been a tough year for everyone at times. How have you rated your own form?
Yeah, a bit up and down. Obviously, a bit different to last year. I felt like I had a big impact last year, and this year maybe struggling on form a little bit at times, and felt like the last few weeks sort of got back into a bit more influence in the game, which is nice. And it's been a tough year, but a really exciting year, and we've got a great bunch of blokes, so it's been fun.
When you're feeling a little bit down on form, is there anything you go back to at training or anything to try and recapture your best?
Oh, I think for me it's basics. Strip it right back, don't overthink it. I think a lot of players are the same. It's don't overthink it and get back to knowing what your strengths are and then doubling down on that. So that's what I think the majority of players will get back to.
It might be the first time in your career you've come into some criticism from the outside, from analysts and the like. How do you deal with that?
Oh yeah, I think lucky living in Sydney. You can sort of push it to the side, but Horse gives me confidence, and depending on which role I want to play, kind of play throughout each game, and he's been amazing there, and it's just a matter of obviously not overthinking it and not listening to the outside noise, and it has been a tough year at times, but it's always an exciting year with this bunch of blokes.
When you're swinging up and down, as you say, does Horse ever think about putting you in the midfield more through the game to get you up and around the ball?
At times, but I think with the personnel missing and whatnot, it's sometimes tough to throw me around in different positions. Plus, obviously, you want to get a bit of continuity in a certain position as well, because it can make it tough jumping around here and there. So, Horse has been amazing throughout my whole career, and he's always been that really confidence-giving sort of bloke.
Some of the younger players coming along now. Chad's playing his 50th game this week. You've been here through his whole career. What have you seen from him that's really sort of his impact on the squad?
He's amazing. He's a super talent. You obviously look at, he's not the biggest of blokes, but he's got such strong power through his legs, and he can break game apart. Obviously, he's a midfielder that goes forward and kicks goals as well, and he's super important to us. The likes of Errol Goulden as well coming through, and only a little fella, but has a massive impact in the game, and their just work rate, he's second to none, so it's pretty impressive, yeah.
I guess the reason you've been spoken about is a lot of people have rated you as the potential to be a top 5 player in the competition. When you hear that stuff, do you embrace it? Does it have any impact on you? Do you like setting yourself that target? How do you deal with all of that talk?
Absolutely, yeah, I love that. It's nice. It's really nice to hear, and obviously when at times you obviously have these lapses in form or whatnot, and it's a bit like I hold myself to a high standard, and I want the external to hold me there too, and it's obviously not ideal, but I've got the confidence that I'll get back, and play some really good footy, and it's not through lack of effort. At times it's obviously your body battling with a few things, or sometimes you're just out of a bit of form, and I've got the confidence I'll bounce back and I'll be able to become one of those the elite players of the comp again.
That forward line, I mean, there's new players coming and going all the time with the injuries. Is that been hard as well, having to adjust to a new sort of six in there each week?
Absolutely, yeah. It makes it, like I said before, it makes it hard to build that confidence and synergy with you and the whole playing group down forward, whether it be midfield, defence. But yeah, the injuries have definitely haven't helped in that, and I guess people look past that pretty quickly, but there's no excuse there as well. So we feel like we've got a really good depth coming through, and it's good to get other players coming through and build their experience as well, but it can make it tough at times, definitely.
And what about just to see Bud get a few goals and a bit of form? Is that pleasing to see as well? Yeah,
big time. He's obviously, in my opinion, the best player to play the game, and I absolutely love playing with him. So it's good. He had a massive influence on the weekend, I felt, and he can play that each week, and he gets the best defender every week. So at times he's going to get shut down, and he's used to that, and he can bounce back like he did.